New day on earth. New day on earth. Last night they got me. I slept on a busy street and the cars were going about 45 miles an hour. And I did not sleep at all. I did not sleep at all. I thrive on dreams. I have to have dreams. I have about 4 dreams per night, and I live about 1,000 lives per year in my dreams. So last night I had no dreams, and I'm craving a dream. It's like you get something of value from experiencing dreams. So I missed out on it last night, and I learned my lesson. I definitely won't sleep on a busy street again. But nonetheless, it's raining outside. It's raining outside, so they got me twice because there's no better time to sleep than in the rain. So they got me twice. But we're active. We're active. I start writing for an hour and then go contend against the rain. Alright, the rain has changed my plans for the day. I'm still incredibly tired. Not getting enough sleep is my kryptonite. I could go without food. I might even be able to go without oxygen, but I cannot go without sleep. So right now, it's raining. This is the best type of day. This is no, it's not the best type of day, but this is a good day. So I'm in a coffee shop. I'm cleaning out my files because my computer's running out of space. So I have to clean out my files, that way I have continued space. And I'm reading and just hanging out at the moment. I'm at war. We are all at war. War! It's a spiritual warfare. I don't want to be at war. I don't want to fight. I have to fight. We have to fight. Or be tyrannized. And we're going to be tyrannized by ourselves. Because I didn't get enough sleep, I felt horrible. I felt really bad all day. And I was kind of freaking out internally. I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. There was an anxiety buildup. Had an anxiety buildup. I was in a state of unease, disease. I was diseased. And the cure is freedom. Literally free. Running up steps are free. As long as steps exist, it will be free to put one foot in front of the other. As long as you have legs to walk, it'll be free to exercise your freedom. Exercise your freedom. Spirit, life, light, truth. This guy is me. This guy is literally me. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Alright, it's still raining outside. A little bit, sprinkling. I went to a coffee shop, sat down for a little bit, got some computer work done, and most importantly, I strategized and reoriented my van properly. Actually, not fully properly. It's a temporary fix, but I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm going to sleep well. And I haven't ate any food today. I've been fasting. The longest I've ever went without eating any food is 72 hours. 72 hours without anything in my body, not coffee, nothing. So I'm not trying to do that right now, but I realized after I did that and while I was doing it, after the first day, I was so hungry and I wasn't craving junk food. I was craving anything. So my realization was that if I get back to cravings, you have a few options, which is you can completely switch up your diet and eat something different, eat different stuff, which is what I've done in the past, and it's made my diet worse. Or you can fast. So I didn't go into the day with the intention to fast, and there's still some time to make food and eat. But yesterday it felt like I was like force feeding myself. It wasn't good, especially towards the end. So rather than switch up what I'm eating, I think what I'll do is I'll hang tight on eating anything. So right now I'm about to go to the gym. I'm gonna sit in the sauna. If I go into the weight room at all, I'll probably just stretch because I've lifted several days in a row. Multiple days in a row. And I ran the stairs earlier today, burnt a lot of calories. So if I were to lift after having not eaten any food and then not replenishing my muscles breaking down, that would be counterproductive. That would be pointless. So I'm gonna sit in the sauna, and then that's it. That's really it. The day's winding down. I think I'm gonna hang tight on eating any food today. I'm gonna fast. That's what my body needs. So funny how things can escalate. That song Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra, has been in my mind since I woke up this morning. And I was thinking, after I was in the sauna, took a cold shower, and I was thinking how it's so funny how things just escalate so quickly, so randomly. And I don't know what that song's about, but I can just picture people singing it like at a bar or...
Thanks, man.
Yep. At a bar. I can see people singing it at a bar or some type of event, and they're like, fly me to the moon, fly me to the moon, fly us to the moon, fly us to the moon. And then it becomes a protest, and they just start marching out of the bar and go to some sort of building, government building, Capitol building. And they're protesting the government now, and they're like, fly us to the moon, fly us to the moon. Anyway, I have to sleep tonight. I have to get good sleep. It's so much easier to sleep in a van because I have a bed and it's essentially warm. And several times I've slept literally on a mountain, either in a hammock or on the cold ground, and that's actually difficult. That's really where you don't get any sleep. And when you're on a mountain, there aren't lights. You're so grateful for your fire, but the fire goes out at some point. Unless you stoke it all night, which is really hard to do, then you definitely wouldn't sleep. But the lights go out and you're just on a mountain and you're trapped there. And it doesn't matter how cold you are. You just have to make it through the night. And not only that, there are bears. There's literally bears and mountain lions. Mountain lion attack and a bear attack is so rare. It's so rare. They won't attack you. Okay, well, what happens if they do attack you? Or what happens if you see one? You better act accordingly. You better act appropriately, because you have one chance. But nonetheless, I say that because I have to get sleep. I have to get sleep tonight, and it's easy to sleep in a vehicle. And I've slept really good until last night. But I have a strategy. I've reoriented my van. I'm gonna park in a better spot, which the parking spot was the difficulty, because there were vehicles flying by. They were so close. I mean, it was shaking my vehicle a little bit every time. So I'm like, oh, if somebody rear ends me, I'm done. So lesson learned. Lesson learned. But nonetheless, it's easy to sleep in a vehicle compared to what it could be. To what it could be. I'm still on a fast. I have drank coffee, so that's kind of maybe somebody would say I'm not technically fasting, but food-wise, calorie-wise, fully fasted the day. Feel pretty good. I know that when I lay down, I'm going to be super hungry and I'm going to be tempted to order food. I have to hang tight. I have to hang tight. So yeah, good. It's all going well. It's all going very well.